I get to an amendment that's before the Parliament, an amendment to the Family Law Act that I don't think has got enough attention. A lot of people are worried about it. It's designed with the best intentions to try and help these family divisions and child custody and try and reduce incidents of domestic violence and the like. But I want to show you some of the criteria that you know full well, Pauline, will be coming out of the Act. These are the criteria that will no longer be considered when the court is deciding custody of children. And one is the meaningful involvement with both parents. The other is the children's right to know both parents and spend time with both parents. Parents jointly sharing duties and care, and parents agreeing on future parenting. These criteria will no longer be considered. That's a big worry, isn't it, Pauline? And I think a lot of men in the family court will feel that they are the ones who will miss out on time and access to their children because of this.
Chris, it breaks my heart to see that the Labor Party are actually doing this, you know, by feminist groups and organisations that have been pushing their own agenda, and this was not part of the recommendations of the inquiry that I actually got up. And it just hurts me immensely because I've been so involved with this, and to see this happen, yes, it will affect men more than women. But let me also tell you, there are women involved. I've spoken to women who have been denied the right to see their children, but it will affect men more so. So they want to stop men having any contact. Graham Perrott, in a discussion that I had with him in one meeting, and I said men should have a right to shared, parental responsibility with the children. He said, no, they don't. He said women make far better parents. Now, that tells me he's nothing but a male chauvinist. He's grown up in a household, you go out to work and the women looks after the kids. And that's the attitude. And he moved, before the recommendations came down on the floor of Parliament, to actually get rid of shared parenting. And this is what you're dealing with, Chris. You know, I've read reports over the years and surveys that have been done that is more detrimental to children if they don't have that contact with both parents, and especially boys. They need that contact with their fathers, otherwise their mental health problems, and it goes on for years in their life. We have to think of the children. It's not about women's rights here, it's about the children.
Yeah, now there's fairly complicated changes to the law, but to summarise them, if I can summarise it correctly, you'll know. There used to be a presumption under the law. There is now a presumption under the law that the best scenario would be for a child to split their care between both parents, that both parents have equal access. And that's now being thrown away effectively. That idea that equal access is best is no longer going to be considered.
That's correct, and that was brought in by John Howard to actually have that shared parenting. And, you know, they're trying to say, oh, parents are confused by that. They shouldn't have 50-50 parental custody of the children and have a say in it. And I know fathers that they can't get the medical records of the children, they can't get their children's reports because the other parent won't allow it. You know, there's so many things. And I'll tell you what's going to happen here, Chris. There will be more domestic violence, there will be more suicides, there will be more problems that are going to happen, because the more you deny these great men out there who want to be fathers to their children, and we are denying them that right, not only the fathers, but it's the extended families, it's the grandparents, it's extended families that will not get contact with them. And I'll say to these parents out there, whether you're male or female, get over your differences. Get rid of your hatred or because you want to victimise your former partner, and think of your children, because it scars them, not only now as children, but further on in their life.
Thanks, Pauline. It's a very crucial issue. We'll keep an eye on it, one that hasn't got enough attention so far. Appreciate your time. Pauline Hanson there, live from Queensland.